Welcome to video lesson 8.5, number 2 of 3 for IM3. We got for IM1, sorry. We got 3 boxes to talk about. We're talking about congruent angles and the angle addition postulate. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So box number 1, what are congruent angles? Well, they are exactly what you think they would be. They are two angles are congruent. So we'll write this in here. Okay, so two angles are congruent when they have the same measure. So that's very, very similar. That should ring a bell to you because two line segments are congruent when they have the same length. So two angles are going to be congruent when they have the same measure. So take a look at this picture over here. I have this polygon and I have this polygon. And it looks like this angle here and this angle here have congruent markings. So therefore, we can say the following. Angle B is congruent to angle F because they have the same measure. And that's really everything you need for that first little box there. Not bad, huh? Okay, box number 2, the angle addition postulate. This is exactly like the segment addition postulate that we did last units. But the angle addition postulate says the following. It says if C is on the interior, so notice that C is in between this big angle here, right? C is on the interior, so we'll write that down. Interior. Okay, so if C is in the interior of angle BAD, remember here's angle BAD, it's this big angle here, all of it, and C is on the interior, then we can say the following. Angle BAD is the sum of angle BAC, so angle BAC plus this angle CAD, and that's what we're going to write down, okay? Angle CAD. So all we're doing is we're saying, okay, this giant angle here is the sum of this angle plus this angle over here. That's all it really is. It's the same thing as a segment addition postulate. We're just breaking up the angle into the smaller angles over here and adding them together, and I get the same value. So that should ring a bell to you, and that's everything you need for number 2. Okay, box number 3 says an example, finding angle measures. So given that the measure of angle LKN, and this little guy right here says the measure of angle LKN is 145 degrees, okay? So LKN, this whole thing right here is 145 degrees, that whole entire thing, so keep that in mind. Find the measure of angle LKM and the measure of NKM. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So first things first, let's write down LKN is equal to LKM plus MKN. So we can say that. So these should all have angles in front of them too. Okay. So that's the angle addition postulate. We know that this whole entire thing is 145 degrees because it told us it was. That's equal to LKM, which in the diagram is 2x plus 10, and MKN in the diagram is a value of 4x minus 3. So what we're going to do here is find the value of x and then plug it back in and find the individual angles that it's asking us for. So 145 degrees is equal to, okay, 2x and 4x are like terms. We can add those together and get 6x. 10 minus 3, of course, is 7, so positive 7. I want to isolate x, so I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. Now, these are degrees, so 145 degrees minus 7 degrees is 138 degrees. And that's equal to 6x, and my job here again is to isolate x, so I'm going to divide both sides by 6. So therefore, x is going to be, if you don't know how to do this, of course you can use a calculator, 138 divided by the number 6, and you're going to get 23. So this is now 23. So x is a value of 23. All right, what do we do with that? We plug it right back in for there, and we would say angle LKM is equal to 2x plus 10 degrees. So x is a value of 23. We're going to add 10 to that. So 2 times 23 is 46 plus 10. So that is 56, and our answer is in degrees because we're measuring an angle. So that means that the measure of this angle right here is 56 degrees. We're going to do the exact same thing for the other angle, which is MKN. So angle MKN is equal to 4x minus 3. We found that x was equal to 23. So we're substituting. So 4 times 23 minus 3. 4 times 23 is 92. So 92 minus 3, of course, is 89. So this is 89 degrees. And if you need to use a calculator for those, you're more than welcome to. But that's a very typical type of question that you're going to have on a skill check. So I would definitely take note of example number 3. And that's everything you need for this video.